Have you ever wondered why, in a world where we have more access to information and more ways to make our voices heard than ever before, so many of us feel disengaged and disillusioned with politics and voting? It's a question that many are grappling with today, especially in Italy, where a third of the population abstains from participating in national elections. This disengagement has been on the rise, with politics often perceived as something to steer clear from, leading to a focus on personal interest. But what is driving this detachment, and how can we address it? For one, there's a growing sense that our democracies are morphing into oligarchies, with limited participation and representation. This sentiment is fueled in part by the behavior of political parties that seek consensus using divisive strategies and catchy slogans. Campaign promises are often unrealistic and unattainable, leading to a further mistrust in the political process. Add to that the lack of consideration for competence and diversity of opinions in addressing issues, and it's no surprise that many feel their voices are not being heard. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are attempts to reverse this trend with approaches aimed at direct democracy and a need to rethink our model of politics and change behaviors. A respect for diversity should be promoted as a basis for the common good. This includes removing restrictions on individual freedoms, provided they do not limit or harm others. In addition, respectful communication and dialogue should be encouraged. Even those with whom we disagree should be respected, promoting a free exchange of ideas. There's also a need for wider and more inclusive participation in politics. Open circles should be created to encourage dialogue and participation. The skills and energy of individuals should be harnessed to improve society. The new generations and their worldviews should be given importance. A different organizational and representation model from the current one should be proposed. Conditions should be created that favor the participation of all in contributing to the development of society. Finally, the negative perception of taxes needs to change. Their role in supporting public services should be explained. The view of tax as theft should be rejected, emphasizing its importance for the common good. In summary, the issues with political engagement and voting lie in the perception of politics as an exclusive club, the lack of representation, the behavior of political parties, and the negative perception of taxes. The solution lies in promoting respect for diversity, encouraging respectful communication, allowing wider participation, valuing skills and new generations, changing the organizational model, and changing our perception of taxes. It's a tall order, but one that could lead to a more engaged and representative democracy. After all, in a democracy, the power lies with the people, and it's up to us to use that power wisely.